DJ Mikey Mike, the do-it-yourself guy. In case you guys haven't seen his videos, he's on YouTube. He's a phenomenon. Anything lighting, that's the guy. He'll show up to your wedding with like 100,000 lights. Yeah, he's the MacGyver of lighting and creating things from scratch. Okay, if you guys give him a hand. Yeah. Thank you for being here again. I don't know.
Hey, how you guys doing? Doing all right?
Yeah.
All right. Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, last night about 11 o'clock in the evening, I went to Walmart. I bought myself a little iPad because the software, DMX software I'm using, actually has an iPhone app or an Android app, and you can control your lights. So, you know, normally what you want to do in most wedding events or venues, how many club DJs do we have out there? Club DJs? Wedding DJs? House party DJs? All the above? All right, that's the way I am. I do it all. So you got the money, I'm there. So about 3-4 years ago, I decided to, I stopped doing a lot of nightclub stuff and I just started focusing on weddings. And, you know, the nightclubs were cool, but I wasn't getting paid enough. You know, I'd walk in $200 or $300 a night and it just wasn't enough money. So I started going back to mobile stuff. And I started doing my mobile stuff and the lighting just wasn't there. You know, every DJ out there was, you know, charging between $500 and $1,500, and I was like, damn, you know, I couldn't get over the $1,000 mark. I was just killing myself, bringing big stacks of JBLs and speakers and lighting all over the place, and it was just all the kind of, I call it spin and puke lights, kind of circus lighting, lights all over the place, just kind of barrage in the dance floor. Well, it's great for a high school when these kids just want to, you know, kind of techno out and see all these lights shining on them. But I decided to take it one step back and go, you know what? Who am I playing for? Well, the high schools are cool and bring some big moving heads and do their thing, but where the money was weddings. So I said, you know, I'm going to step back a little bit and I'm going to start thinking like a bride. And you know, brides, when they want to see their wedding, you know what they do? Is they go, I want it beautiful and I want it elegant. And I'm like, no, you need these big speakers and these lights going, ah! And they're like, no, I want it pretty. I'm like, pretty? So, you need a little elegance behind you? He goes, yeah, I need a little elegance behind me. You know what? How would you like your name up in lights too? Well, maybe I'll just throw your name right there on the light. And bam, you know what? I just have a beautiful wedding right here in just 1.2 seconds. Doesn't take a lot to set up. A little gobo projector, brand new LED gobo projector right there from Eternal Lighting. Nice, big, powerful, white, elegant, just look like that. Does that look nice?
Yeah.
Looks really nice, right? That's an American DJ H2O water effect right there. Just something simple like that. Now you can take the water effect off and just have the gobo. You know what? They didn't pay for a water effect. But you know what? You want your clients to remember that night. So put that nice little gobo back there, put the water effect behind it, kind of think outside the box. Makes it look nice, right? But you know what? I like to take mine to the next level. And we want to add a little uplighting. So we'll just turn up a little uplighting to the room, kind of make it look nice. We got 3-watt LEDs on the back wall, making a nice punch. But you know what? If you can't quite afford the 3-watt LEDs, you don't need quite that punch, because it really makes a big blue glow in the room, right? You want to take it down a notch, you can go with the kind of the 10mm LEDs off to the sidewall over here on the side. Gives it a little bit more subtle look. Some clients just might like a nice thin beam up the wall. That's uplighting. A lot of people haven't seen uplighting before. You might have seen it on Google or YouTube or something similar to that. Pretty easy to set up. Kind of goes around the perimeter of the room. You can fade it from color to color. You just want to make it, you know, kind of fade a little slowly. You don't want people chasing their food around the table at dinner time. You can go from one color to another color. And you can do that, you know, pretty quick. But maybe you want to turn your wedding into something more elegant. Nice, soft, slow fades. You know, you want to kind of stay away from that circus lighting, kind of that effect. Or you know what? Maybe they're a young couple. They really wanted to just bump all night long. Well, we can do that too with DMX control. We're doing it wireless with an iPad. You can do it with your iPhone, or you can sit behind the computer and have a lighting tech do it for you. It took me about, I don't know, 45 minutes to program these lights here this morning. Well, actually, it took me 45 minutes to set all the lights up and program them today. So it's pretty quick, user-friendly. Something like this, you can command another $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 for lighting at a wedding event. Now, when you're in there with your, 2 speakers and a flashy light, and you're having a hard time getting $300 or $400 to do your event, step back a notch and go, well, I can do some water effects or some ambient effects and make it look good. Now, just think what your bride's going to do when you walk in the room and you go, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our bride and groom here. Right here, it's our bride and groom. Wow, you just spotlighted their first dance. You spotlighted their grand entrance. And all it took was just a small moving head on the side. You can make that spin around and hit the cake table. You can have it hit the officiant. You can have it do whatever you'd like to do. And you can take it away at any time just by lighting control. So it makes it really user-friendly, and it's something that not a lot of DJs have. They'll barrage you with those spin and puke lights all day long, but when it comes to lighting control, you take command of your lighting, you take command of your room. People walk in the room, they go, ooh. You want that wow effect. When your clients walk in the room and you hear that noise, that wow, that ching, 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 the dollars just keep going up, right? So how do I sell my lighting? Do I sell it, per par can? Well, I have a kind of a ballpark price of what I sell my lighting for, but pretty much you want to sell a look. You don't want to sell per fixture, because then they can go shop around, right? So I show them 2 or 3 different pictures, and I have a book here, I'll show you guys later, but I have a book that you can kind of look, oh, you like this look. Okay, that's going to be X amount. Let's say $1,500. It's going to be $1,500 for this. Well, how many uplights do I get? Well, you're going to get as many as it takes to make that look like that. So I don't give them quite a number on the uplights. That way they can't go to my competitor down the street and go, well, he's going to give me 10. How many are you going to give me? I'm going to give you 15. Well, how much are 15? Well, that's $50 a light, so I want to take that away. So that's $300 less I want to charge over here. No. It's $1,500 for this look. You try to sell it like a look or a package, so they can't take things away from you. Okay? I saw a thing on Facebook the other day about a ceremony. Well, I charged the guy $200 for a ceremony system. I showed up to the event and it was raining. I had the event inside, I used my main system. Did I discount? Did I refund him $200? Oh, now because I didn't do the ceremony, so I actually didn't bring in the system, but I brought it there. So you don't want to leave yourself in that kind of a spot. Charge as a package, charge as a group, everything's included. Then you're not taking away from your funds that are going in your pocket. So yeah, DMX control is really nice. It's really user-friendly. There's some really cool stuff out there now. There's some wireless DMX control. Where's Alex? Alex back there? Come on up here, help me out. You know what? I got Alex here tonight. Give it up for Alex. They got some new cool lights out. Now you look around the room, you see some extension cords and DMX cables all over the place. Now they're coming out with battery-operated wireless DMX control lights. How cool is this? You walk into your wedding, turn over here, Alex. Damn, I forgot to uplight Alex.
Bam.
It's that simple. Alex is now uplit. Oh crap, you wanted uplighting for your cake table? Oh man, it's way over here. Look at that. Now I got a cake light uplit, right? So Alex is uplit, cake's uplit. How long did that take me? I didn't have to run any DMX cables. I didn't have to buy any DMX cables. I didn't have to buy gaffer's tape. I didn't have to buy extension cords. I didn't have to get on my hands and knees and run wires and do all this stuff, right? So it makes it a little bit more user-friendly. And you can control it just like anything else. So we can make it Alex change colors. We can make the cake change colors. We can just select the cake to be white all night and not have to do anything else. So it's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do with DMX control and lighting to take your event to the next level. What do you think? Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, how much does that cost?
What cost?
Wireless.
The wireless DMX. I'm not sure. Mark from Internal Lighting's in the back. He has some Cube series back there. You can go check it out. I'm not quite sure, to tell you the truth. It all varies depends on how many you buy. What's up?
What's it take to charge those? Like if you have a gig on a Friday, you got one on a Saturday, what time to charge it up?
Well, I just got these pretty recently, but they last about 20 hours. So you can probably do 2 or 3 gigs, and they charge it up pretty quick. So I'd say within 5 or 6 hours, they'll probably be fully charged. So it's a little logistically, you got to remember. So if you have a van or you got a trailer or someplace that you put all your gear, you might have to think about it. Go, oh, I want to put these uplights in last, because then you get those out at the end of the gig, bring them in and put them all back out, plug them in, and charge them up. So a little bit of logistics involved, but I got a lot more time at home than I do at an event. Sometimes I get to an event, there's a DJ already playing, and I'm the next guy. So I got an hour turnover time. And I got some big systems out there, so you gotta really think. Do I need to get 10 guys to help me, or do I think smart and go with maybe some wireless technology now that's coming out?
Hey, what operating system are you using? Like for wireless DMX?
For DMX control, I use something called Sweetlight. It's exactly the same as Chauvet Show Express. Sweetlight's kind of the European version, and Show Express is the US and Canadian version. I just happened to be on eBay and saw a cheap controller there one day, and I'm like, that's what I want.
What would you recommend for a beginner? Somebody starting out?
For a beginner DMX? Probably
DMX.
the best thing to do is just to get a hard controller to learn what DMX is all about. Get frustrated, get mad, and then go get a PC and be like, oh, this is great. So, you know, actually I tried everything. I tried Light Jockey, which is really powerful DMX program, and it took me hours and hours and hours just to get one light to turn on. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And then I got a couple other ones. I tried all of them. Pretty much every DMX software out there is free to use. The only time it costs you money is when you want to hook it up to your light. So you can do a virtual on your computer, and then when you want to hook it up to a light is when you have to buy what's called a dongle, okay? And then that's what's going to cost you the money. So I bought, are you guys familiar with Freestyler? Probably one of the cheapest controllers out there. And it worked great for a couple of light scenes that I built, but I didn't have any support. It was all on forums, and I had a hard time learning it. And when I got to Show Express, it was very user-friendly. Actually, I overthought it. I was thinking, you know, Light Jockey. I was like, oh man, I gotta be a rocket scientist to do this. And basically it was like, oh, turn light on. Oh, on. Click on the little button, blue. Oh wow, the lights turned blue. How easy is that? So, you know, it makes it easy, user-friendly. And you can do all kinds of cool stuff with your lights. I mean, if you want to create a little energy in the room, you want your lights to strobe, you can create a scene called strobing. And just overlay the light strobes. Okay? Like I said, you want to have Elvis spot up, you want to spotlight Elvis, there you go. Just call it Spotlight Elvis, and now Elvis is Spotlight. Just like that, it's simple. So there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do. Yeah? This app is actually absolutely free, yeah. You can put it on your iPhone, your Android phone, you can do it with your phone. And what's cool about this particular software, now I'm not here to support the software or anything, but you can lay down a music track and plumb it into your speakers. You hit this button, it plays the music. It'll lay light scenes on top of the music, so if you want to lay a YMCA light out in there, it'll play YMCA, it'll play the song, it'll play the video, and it'll do all your YMCA lights all at the same time, every time you play that song. So boom, you're done.
Is that PC and Mac compatible?
PC and Mac compatible, depending on the controller or dongle that you get.
And you're using the iPad to interface with your laptop?
With my PC
Or your
laptop,
PC.
yes. It's not a Mac, it's a PC, that particular. And a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about the software Mac-wise. I haven't used a Mac in so long, and it's really hard for me to help you out. So I don't have to. I can walk over here.
The software's running on there.
Yeah, the software's running on my PC right now, and I'm just controlling it via iPad right now. It's via Wi-Fi right now. Yeah. Any other questions? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right,